What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj and this is Tan.
Hey.
And today we're on Superman and Lois Season 2, Episode 15, Waiting for Superman. So, we had the finale. He still ain't got his powers. Allie is merging the Earths. John Henry Irons got blasted and knocked unconscious. It seems like he's headed towards one of the Earths. I don't know if he'll be any help, but he's definitely no match. So somehow Clark has to get his powers back. His hologram mom was trying to tell him something before she got cut off. He clearly never really mentioned it again, so he must not know the way. He may go back and ask her, I don't know. We got attacked by Lana and Jonathan from Bizarro World. We did defeat them and capture them thanks to Jordan and Natalie. But Natalie's really worried about her dad. She'll probably go after him in this episode. Sarah knows the truth about everything. She's mad at her mom right now because her mom knew and kept a secret from her. But that's pretty much the general gist. It's just trying to figure out how we gonna stop Allie because I
see no solution.
No. But I had a really good prediction, or not prediction, but what I think could happen or what I would like to see in the last video, but I don't think that'll come true. That then ending up actually merging the Earths and Clark has to figure out how to get his world back, but he hasn't beaten Allie yet, so don't know if he ever will. We're gonna find out. Full and other reactions are available on Patreon.
With the authorization of the Department of Defense, today I can relate to you. Not only is the merging of the planets real, it is happening. If Allie succeeds in merging these two worlds, each of us will be forced against our will to merge with our other selves, turning us all into, I don't know what. I urge everyone watching this video, please stay home. Be with your loved ones. Hi, it's Lois. Message. Where are you, Lois?
She busy, girl.
The world ending. Just talking everything, huh?
She just want to be in the loop.
Hey, it's Kush.
He's still not answering. So, did Dad say where he was going?
He was there and then he was just gone.
Hey, he was talking to Tamara. There was probably some emergency that he had to rush off to. Come on, let's go look for him.
Oh, so some of them shifted to the other Earth. That's why the
Be with the
scene
ones that
switched.
you
They were in
love,
the other house last episode.
which is
That's
why
she
we're gonna go look for your
reached
father.
Wait,
She don't got her suit.
that's from our kitchen.
No, we're powerless here.
A lot of this stuff is.
My tablet. I'm gonna try to connect with my dad.
I think he landed here, so.
That flickering when we got here. It must be what happens when the worlds start combining.
But it seems totally random. Some things flipped over and other things stayed exactly where they were.
Well, my guess is it'll keep happening until the two worlds become one.
And then what? Everyone just merges with their other selves until they become monsters like Allie? It'll be a whole world full of parasites.
Hey, we're
That's
not
what
gonna
I'm
let that happen.
We just need to figure it
Yeah.
out.
Hey, look, just because your tech can't reach him doesn't mean he isn't out there.
That's just it though. When I was stuck where my dad is right now, I was able to connect to his suit.
It's probably just the two of
It doesn't matter. It should work. When my mom died, I didn't get to tell her how much I loved her. Or how proud I was to be her daughter. I didn't get to say any of that. And I'm not gonna get to say that to my dad either.
There you
Dad?
go.
Dad? Can you hear me? Dad!
He said
John
help,
Henry's still
something,
alive?
time.
We think he's still in the void in between worlds.
What about Allie?
It's hard to say. My dad kept breaking up. All I can make out is that he needs my escape pod.
Then we have to figure out a way to get it to him.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Tauro.
How?
Believe me, I was just as surprised to be transported to this godforsaken place as you all were. But given the worlds have gone to pot, and you, brother, are in no shape to do much about it, seems my return is necessary.
Please take us back. Whew. Thank God.
Where's Mom?
Oh. She's stuck alone. Who else was in that house? I mean, other Lois and Jonathan are fine, or Jordan is fine, but.
Oh no.
I don't know. It's getting tricky because we swapping Earths randomly. You can't control where you're going to end up at any given second. They was only there, what, 5 minutes, and they already swapped back.
Watch, Sarah's probably over there. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, but just imagine, like, you're going to fight Allie or do something, and you swap Earths. So now, you know?
Yeah.
Or let Jonathan and Lana from the other Earth swap back here under the red sun, get their powers back, and escape. Now they're loose again. Like, any number of things can happen.
Yeah.
We're gonna see
So
what they do.
unpredictable. You can see the world.
My Jeep has vanished, and I'm wherever the hell this is.
Clark and the boy are still on our world. We have to get back.
Not quite sure how we're gonna do that.
Well, we need to figure something out. I can't just abandon my family while the entire world is ending.
You didn't abandon anyone.
I need to be with them.
This is madness. Someone's coming.
Oh, God. There she
Is
is.
that Lois?
I was wondering where she was.
I'll take that as a no.
Hey, whoa, not. Where are you going?
To get my suit.
Right now, or was our mom just magically appeared?
Y'all need the suit.
Right.
Gonna go trust
You need to be in it at all
Look, your dad
times.
said it himself. We need to figure out a way. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, but I think you're missing the we part. I mean, there's no way you can go through that portal by yourself.
Who else is going to? Your dad doesn't have powers. And we both know your shady uncle's not a big fan of my dad.
Okay.
No, there's only one suit.
Nat.
Both of you stepped up when your dad needed it. It's my turn to do the same. Besides, you need to stay with your family.
You're our family, too.
Thanks.
It's happening again.
Oh! The driver that disappeared.
Stop driving.
Please, sweetheart, be careful. Be careful.
Yeah, we can't be driving.
There's no one in here. Where'd they go?
I don't know.
Where'd they go? They were driving towards us and there was somebody.
Sarah, it will be okay. We just have to go find your dad.
I think Lois's whole corpse bride look rather works, actually.
Corpse.
Can we just focus on this situation? How do we stop Allie?
Well, brother, we aren't going to stop her. I am. What other choice do we have? Brother, for years I've watched you do things no other hero is capable of. It's rather inspired me to have a go myself.
What other hero?
So this time last year, you were trying to destroy the world,
No, you say that.
and now you're fighting for it.
I'm not fighting for the
froze
world,
over.
Cal. I'm fighting for you.
Tower Road
You
Redemption.
and your family, the only people on this planet that truly matter to me.
Family goals.
That's redemption.
Skiloro kiat vorup ewete.
Ooh. Oh. Well, that was counterproductive. Is Natalie up there? Probably not.
Don't let her just get you.
I don't think he can do anything in that state. That was so counterproductive.
Dad, I was gonna kill him.
Not if I help.
Go, Tal. You get out of there. You understand? Go!
He ain't never been to space. That's bold. He can panic when he gets.
I was gonna say she's just about done.
Nice.
Okay, Keith.
You knocked her all the way.
No,
Damn.
that's his.
Oh. There you go. I love that he's getting stronger. We're gonna talk about the landings later.
You saved my life.
Nice work.
I'm forever in your debt.
Could you guys do anything to stop that?
Forever in your debt. Yeah, don't kill him this time.
No being can defeat whatever thing she's become.
You're wrong, Tal. There's still one person who could stop her.
Cara Zor-El.
Me.
Good luck.
Uh-oh.
I'm telling you, Kara's the only one. She's the superior Kryptonian. It's already written in law. Well, I just hope he can get his abilities back. But it's just like, what's to stop her from draining him again?
Right.
I just don't know what they're gonna do unless she wears the suit. that protects him.
The one
Because they were
brown
saying that she can't drain them in the suit, so they would have to find John Henry because that's the only suit that's gonna fit him, and then maybe him and Jordan take the suits and then they go jump her.
Okay.
That's all I can think of.
Take me to our son.
You can't be serious.
It works for you?
Because I was the Eradicator. And even then, it took weeks of me floating around outstretched before the sun.
Which is why you're throwing me into it.
What? Dad?
I know it sounds
I
crazy,
said
but
that
when
a
I was
couple
at the
episodes
fortress,
ago.
I'm
You gotta
pretty
get
sure
this
that's
out.
what my mom was trying to tell me.
Pretty sure?
What does that even mean?
I couldn't hear everything she was saying. She was cutting out, but it could work.
Or it'll kill you.
It won't.
Then Ali will.
Maybe she will, but I have to try. Unless anyone else has a better idea, we're out of time.
I do, but y'all can't hear me.
I like to trust you as a friend. I love you guys more than anything.
Love you too, Dad.
A lot of I love yous going around
It's
today,
just one thing I need.
and we're family. Oh, thank you.
Don't worry.
Oh, he
It'll
got.
take him
It's gonna
2
work.
minutes to put it on.
Yeah, he got to put it on
No.
super ghetto. You know he's supposed to have it
Don't lose
underneath.
hope.
Right.
You gotta have it ready. Just rip the clothes off.
How does Kate fit? How's it gonna turn?
Changing in mid-air, throwing his clothes down.
We can't find him anywhere. So if it's okay, we're gonna find him.
They ain't got nothing to do with these characters, but look for the dad.
say he's probably on that other world.
Bunch of wackadoodles.
Mm-hmm.
They're waiting to merge. I think she's won.
Not yet, she has. Let's go find Chris.
Seal? No, the other one.
Feels like we just licked a toad and woke up in Candyland.
What are you talking about?
Looking at this off-the-books program using bufotoxin. It's a psychedelic these toads clean.
What y'all doing over there with our resources and our tax dollars?
Now can you understand me?
Will that work for me?
Hero for Guelo.
It
It should work both ways. Oh my gosh. You just
Cool.
straight up disappeared. Please, I'm scared. I don't want to.
Oh, and it would break. Goddamn. Oh my god. Oh, it was a whole plane. They don't even care. They still talking about merging and the plane just didn't crash into a building. Y'all cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Let me get off this earth. Oh, bitch. That looked like...
Why are people still flying?
What the hell was that?
I got called into the station and I went there and the whole thing was gone.
Imagine being in a fucking plane and your pilot disappeared.
Where's my family, Lois?
What do I do?
Where's my family?
Steer.
The only time I ever piloted was on Roblox.
Just keep it in the air.
That's all
Hopefully
I
the
got.
pilot come back.
I might not being your dad.
And sit on you?
I don't care as long as you get back in the dang seat.
That book? You gave me. And you got my message, okay? We need to hurry. How much X-kryptonite do we use to bring?
Ex-kryptonite?
In the pod. So we can blow up the portals.
I didn't get that part of the message. I thought the pod was to bring you back.
No, it's to bring XK so we can explode it inside the portals. It's the only way we can stop them from merging.
I'll go back.
Your defense shields are too banged up. You wouldn't be able to return.
Just wanted to save you.
And you did. Being with you.
Don't kill John Henry. Start fly a little faster. You know I can't breathe out here.
Right. Why are you so slow?
I've never been more unsure about anything in my
There was a
entire life.
storyline where he got cancer, right, when he flew too close to the sun.
Absolutely.
No, that was Overgirl in Crisis on
Well, you always were the
Earth
impulsive
X.
one.
She flew too close and got cancer. Now they tried to kidnap Khan.
Should this be our final farewell,
That sucks.
That's what I'm just worried it might happen
well, I
again.
want you to know.
Getting his powers may come with a cost.
I love you too.
How we out here talking? Clark can't breathe.
Can you talk underwater?
This is space.
I know.
There ain't no air out here.
Maybe air top.
Yeah, kinda.
We're just lucky to have you.
Sound doesn't even bounce off of anything out here. You can't talk in space. You could have just hovered me super close. I didn't even need to touch the dang center of the sun.
Right. I don't need to touch the core.
Well, I imagine that's gonna work anyway. He's a title character. He can't get bodied. But I don't know. I just feel I have a sinking feeling somebody's gonna die, and it's probably gonna be John Henry Irons.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. I mean, like, no, just for plot purposes. Like, he's a good character, but like, it would be like interesting, you know?
No, it could have been one of the Cushings. I'm tired of them.
Who?
The Cushings, one of Lana's family.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
tired.
never mind.
They ain't
Right.
doing nothing. But have you seen Kyle? What the fuck is Kyle gonna do?
Right.
Nothing. You already know. They just told you he blended on the other earth. Leave it alone.
And she could have called the fire station. Why'd she have to show up? Whatever.
They ain't got nothing to do. They really didn't even need to be in an episode. Maybe at the end, but there ain't nothing for them to do.
What if we transfer the power from the XK in our suits to the pod?
It should be enough to disrupt what's being used to merge the planets.
Dad, if I don't do this, there won't be a planet I'll want to get back to.
You came here to save the world. It's the only way. If we don't act now, billions of people will die. Billions of dads. Transfer all of our remaining energy from my suit to the pod.
Plot twist, they kill Natalie instead of John Henry. Or both of them. Well, Clark will probably come swoop and save him.
One on the side.
I think Clark's gonna save him.
Leaving karma, Lois. Cheating on Laura. Destroying my family. There's a reason that I'm not with them right now.
This is not your fault.
Lois like, well, what did I do?
Once more.
Kyle, no one ever deserves to be in love.
And here she is, alone.
Cringe. Because how do you just find them in 5 seconds? I can't even find mom and mom in 5 minutes.
Everybody in the middle of town, I guess. It's Smallsville. Ain't nowhere else to go.
Our mom's still not here.
I was just with her on the other world. She's gonna return.
Tell her to their dad to be literally took him to freaking sun, Grandma.
Then that's what he needed to do.
But they've been gone forever. He's probably gonna die. He's not gonna die. Yes, he is. He doesn't have any power. He's literally dead. He's gonna burn out. He's gonna freaking die. He's gonna die.
Boys! I've been working for the DoD for a long time. I've seen things you would not believe. Glimpses of other worlds and the leagues of superheroes they have on them. And even though we only have
Justice
your
League.
father on this planet, thank God that we do. Because he's the finest.
We
of
only have
any
your
Earth.
father on this
So don't
planet.
go losing hope yet. I sure as hell haven't.
That
Your
don't even
mother
make sense.
hasn't, and I guarantee you, neither has Superman.
I would say unless they somehow swap Earths and are not on Earth 1 no, or Earth Prime no more, but that doesn't make sense because Diggo was just here. So how can you say we don't have no other heroes? That sounds like an inconsistency. That looks dope.
Energy transfer complete. I must remind you both. Remain here without power.
We know.
Oh, she's pissed.
I need you to hear this. I've always been so proud to be your daughter. And ever since I was a little girl, you were my hero. You've always been my hero. I love you, Dad. I always will. And I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you too, Buck.
Dad?
No.
Dad? No! Dad!
Oh, you got him. Keep your square Earth to yourself. Oh, not the submarine coming out of nowhere. Paying for my new crops.
It's Clark.
You know we only one person here work.
It's Superman.
Whoa.
That looks dope. I love it. The emblem glowing. And he's supercharged. It's perfect. She gonna fight head on instead of trying to cheat and absorb power? is he gonna give her too much power? Is she gonna overload? He's unmerging them. Come on now, bitches. And he still got more juice. Let him hit the ground. Splat. Pull a Batman. I ain't gotta kill you, but I ain't gotta save you. Oh, it's not the Superman way. I hate it. Now punch him, bitch. Oh, god damn. Now that's power like I ain't never seen it before. God damn.
The history book's gonna be crazy.
Ooh, Kara, I take it back. You gonna have to fight one more time for that title. I ain't never seen you do nothing like that. Woo! Now that's a fucking entrance.
Can I get an autograph, please?
Superman, you can fly again. You don't gotta take your rusty truck. The kryptonite mobile.
I just kind
The Krypton mobile with the dented back.
That's funny.
That's what's up. That was a dope scene. Those were some great visuals. That was very good. And for a second, I really thought we was gonna lose either John Henry or Natalie, but they're both safe. Everybody's safe. All is well. Allie's taken down. There shouldn't be any more threats, right? What time is it? Dang, we still got like a long time left. We got like 23 minutes. I don't know what else gonna happen.
His son gonna come back and
What son?
Lana. Oh wait, did they get captured?
Mm-mm. Oh yeah. Lana, Bizarro, Lana, and Jonathan. Yeah, they did. The DOD has them, but like I said, folks been blipping in and out. If they went to the other Earth, they got their powers back. But it don't matter because Natalie and John Henry closed the portal, so they can't get here.
Right.
So we're good either way. If they did end up on the other Earth, so all is well. But I still want them to explain like how they say, like, this is the Earth only has him. So like, how do the other heroes just not exist here? Like, I get at the beginning they were trying to say that they were trying to have their shows do something like outside the Arrowverse, but when you introduced John Diggle, so that doesn't make sense. And his story was continuing from Arrow, so that was a discrepancy or whatever you want to call it, inconsistency. And then literally Crisis got rid of most of the Earths. There's only a select few left, and they don't even know that yet. So there's no way that they're on a different Earth. And plus, we seen him at the end of Crisis. Lois called and was talking about the twins or whatever.
I don't know. It don't make sense.
They have to explain that more because it don't make sense. That's like the only thing this show gets wrong, which is it goes so far out of its way to not be in the Arrowverse. Like, what all the other shows literally embrace it and do crossovers and bring other characters in, and I don't understand why the show wants to not do that. Like, that's part of the fun, in my opinion, like, of having a shared universe. That was what made, you know, the Arrowverse set apart from all the other shows. But in my opinion, I know not everybody watches the other shows, but for the people who do, it's rewarding. They used to be so good back in the beginning, like with Flash and Arrow, but I think they just got tired of, I mean, on top of COVID, but I'm saying that I think they got tired of writing, because like they used to do it so good. Like there used to be so many crossovers in like season 2 and 3 of Arrow and Flash, and then even 4. Like, but sometimes they would even reference something that happened on Arrow on like the TV on Flash, or vice versa, or you know, like Felicity would pop in or whatever. Like I miss just the little things like that. They do it with Diggle, which I do appreciate, but there's tons of characters out there that they could, you know, play with, you know? It'd be nice. I appreciate Flash that did the little event. But Superman and Lois, they got the money over here. Come on, give an episode. Don't be stingy now. Y'all got the budget. Let us see something nice. Don't forget how you got here.
Alright, don't forget where you came from.
All our crossovers and all the other shows. Show us some love.
Today, people all over the world stand together in gratitude.
What?
Some people are dressed up as Natalie and John.
How do you know about that?
And we are grateful
They've been
to
around.
the Superman.
He's like, hey, I'm not gonna stop down, just fly by.
After you told me everything, I just needed space. I guess a part of me thought that I could protect my girls from all this craziness, which was naive. But even if Sarah didn't know, it would be tough getting through this life without you in it.
Same. And I promise from now on, I will always be completely honest about everything.
We ain't got nothing else to lie about. I mean, once you get your biggest secret out the way, then ain't nothing that hard to tell.
Right.
You done?
Cause
I was kind of hoping we'd publish before the band got started.
It's ready. There's just something I wanted to talk to you about first.
This about Clark?
New employees.
Okay, well, I did check him out, and it looks like Clark's really only worked at the Daily Planet.
Chrissy,
No, I know. I mean, it's a great paper, mainly because you made it a great paper.
just listen to me.
She gonna tell her the secret.
Clark is Superman.
it makes sense.
Yeah, your husband, Clark Kent.
I mean, she does.
He's Superman. And you're not kidding.
She didn't want their
Wow.
friendship to be like how it went with
Put
Lana.
the pieces
I'm
together.
sorry, I'm kind of overwhelmed.
I know it's a lot. You are my partner and you are my friend, and I am tired of hiding the truth from you. You deserve better.
She learned her lesson from Lana.
This is the biggest secret anyone's ever told me.
Now hire
I'm emotional.
We need some income. They fucked up our crops.
Oh my god, do I need to swear like an oath of secrecy or something?
Just not telling anybody else would be great.
Ooh, I know you ain't.
I want you to know that I never
Oh,
wanted
you
to
playing
lie.
with fire,
All
Jonathan.
this stuff
You
that
know
I
better
heard
than being in the
about
streets
you
with her.
and Dad, I mean,
When she done got
looking
you
back, it makes
hemmed
so much
up.
sense. It's the biggest secret in the world, and you have to really trust somebody.
But I do trust you, Sarah.
I know, and I never said sorry for betraying that trust this
About
summer
time.
after when I kissed Aubrey.
You already talked about
That's
it.
not what we
I
want the
didn't say I
apology
was
for.
sorry. You trusted me. You were faithful to me, and I wasn't. I should have just apologized. Instead, I came at you with all of the things that I wanted from a relationship, and I never really thought about what you were going through or what you needed. And Jordan,
Okay.
I'm really sorry.
It's about time. Took you the whole
Yes, you
damn
already told you.
season.
She's been looking at me like that all day.
Yeah, we're gonna have
I
to
don't
work on
blame
that.
her. I'd be like,
She's like, oh my god, I can't believe it.
Excuse me, Mrs. May. In the spirit of the day, I was wondering if you might like to dance.
you cheated on her.
I mean, she did search the whole dang
Hey,
city
you okay?
and took up all that screen time.
I know that you're trying, but I'm not there. I'm not over what happened, and I don't know that I ever will be.
No. Okay, and look, I'm sorry. Mom, I am so sorry. But you know, you and the girls, y'all are everything to me.
You don't doubt it. Somehow that just kind of makes it worse. Whether we're married or not, you're always going to be in my life. But this us, it'll never be like it was. And I don't think it's fair to either of us if you think it will.
How about our last dance?
You okay?
Yeah. I just wish everybody could be as happy as I am right now.
He was eavesdropping.
You never stop trying to help people. do you?
Stop.
I would have been.
No,
Like,
for
ooh, what's
real.
going on over there?
I love you.
I'd get an A on every test. I don't even know how, because he can't even mind read. But
These are minimums. And
I forgot about this girl. I thought she was going to see her sister.
No, locked up.
She wants to know.
What I want. I guess I wanted to know if there was ever actually a moment when you felt complete.
There was a moment just after we started to merge where I felt huge.
That's not the same thing.
No, it's not.
You became a parasite. But if that's not what you wanted, why didn't you stop?
Because we couldn't survive that way. We need others. We can't be.
Guess now you won't have to be.
You got each other. You got yourself.
Any idea what that's about?
Can I help you? Yeah, do Jonathan and Jordan Tate live here?
No.
That's us.
Well, these are for you.
Huh?
Are you serious?
no, they're not. There must be a misunderstanding. Does that say who these are from?
Just says Uncle Cal. I mean anything to you?
No way.
You bought them
trucks.
Hey, Jonathan!
Bro, these
Redemption
wings
are
are
complete.
Jonathan!
It's okay, Dad. Yeah. Alright, thank you.
That is
No,
lucky.
that's not what I meant.
I mean, I did save his life.
Yes, you did. It does not mean you can keep the truck.
Yo, Jordan, you gotta see the
He
sound
did have a
system.
ton of money
Maybe
when he
this
was
is his
in
way of
charge of
apologizing.
His very
he
misguided
pretending to
and
be?
irresponsible way
the
to...
owner
Yo, guys, it has a heads-up display. It's holographic. Look at this.
Not
Maybe we win
holographic.
anyways.
He was being Morgan Edge.
Hello, weird Smallville.
He went to the other
Through
Earth.
might and metal, I have traversed worlds that I may join your ranks.
Why?
And to celebrate, the drinks are on me.
I already understood that.
Surprised you'd come in here after all the trouble your wife caused.
Yes, she was a naughty one, wasn't she? Tell me, what was her name again?
John Henry Irons. John Diggle.
Dig.
You and I met last year.
Okay.
Come
I'm
on,
just confused.
You want the solar flare to kill Superman, yes. Glad that didn't work out.
Man,
Earth only has Superman, so
Wanted to
confused.
talk to you about Bruno Mannheim. That name ring any bells?
No. Can't say that it does.
The head of Intergang. Money laundering, illegal weapons, human trafficking. Dude has his hand in pretty much all the wrong pies.
I've heard the name before, but
I can see that.
he was in Young Justice.
What's that got to do with
That
me?
was an intergalactic
With you?
enemy.
Nothing. But from what I can tell, on this planet, Bruno Mannheim is the person that killed John Henry Irons.
Mm,
What I'm trying to figure out is why.
that's interesting.
Thank you for everything.
You still got a slap
That's what
your
sisters
way.
are for. I'll see you soon. You guys have a good trip. Love you. I love you. So what's this big trip you have planned for us anyway?
Well, are you gonna try to build another fortress or something?
Yep. Only this time, it's for all of us. A place where we can all find some solitude.
Probably more for the ones that can fly, though.
No, we're
Yeah,
doing this
but-
as a family. And just so you know, my mom, she's been wanting to meet you. She has some pretty cool Kryptonian technology you might be interested in.
Really?
Yeah. You ask her about it yourself. But first,
That'd be cool. And become a different type of hero. This sweater he got on is so funny.
Right. What?
It looked like a Lois sweater.
This looked too tight too.
This is
Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm Tegan Richards. A
What's
new episode
that?
of Tom Swift is coming up.
Overall, this was a good season. You think you like it better than the first?
I don't remember what happened in the first season.
With Tyrell taking over and Morgan Edge and turning everybody Kryptonian.
Oh.
I like this season better personally just because I love seeing Jordan get powers. I love seeing Jonathan's experiment with the XK and him getting temporary powers. Loved the doppelganger stuff. I loved how I guess I just love the switching between Earths, and the villains I thought were really good. Nobody was like, they kind of kept swapping villains. It was Bizarro for a bit, and they played around with expectations with that. Then it was Anderson, and then it was Ali. So it's just like we had all these different level like threats going on. I thought it was really good. The only thing that hurt the season, in my opinion, was the breaks. The CW had terrible planning. They should have just did a big hiatus in the middle if their episodes wasn't caught up, and just aired them all back to back instead of doing 2-3 episodes, several week break. Like, that was ghetto. I don't understand why y'all did that. That kind of took me out of the show way too much. Like, this show for 15 episodes, it should not have been drug out over how many months? Like, nah, that wasn't the move. They need to do better next time. Don't release the season until it's done. Like, you see they waited all this time for Stargirl. That won't have any interruptions, I imagine, like the last season didn't. Run it through. Take y'all time. And I'm glad, that one thing I'm glad about is they're not rushing right now. Like, none of these shows are coming back until next year. Take your time. Finish everything. And then give it to us all at once. This model that they're doing now is beginning to be outdated. And that's why they're never going to get tons of views and stuff. On top of people are not liking the CW. The budget helps. The word of mouth helps. But y'all have an outdated play style. Y'all gotta get it together. The canceling of shows didn't help because y'all just hurt y'all fan base that y'all already had. People are still mad about Legends and Batwoman. I get that that wasn't necessarily the CW's fault, and they did want to bring them back. It was a Warner Brothers thing, and I fault them. I don't like Warner Bros. As it is because they messed up the DCU. They're terrible with DC. I really wish DC could branch off or somebody else better buy them, but it is what it is. The Arrowverse, I will always love it, no matter how, if it doesn't compare with like top, the high level Marvel stuff, because I don't really care about Marvel all like that anyway, because their stories are basic and formulaic. But if DC would just get the budgets right, and some of these writers can do a little better on some of these shows, but it would be up there. The Flash has maintained it this long and is still extremely popular, even with mid-writing.
Mid-writing?
I'm just saying, this season has been better than some of the last, but they fell off for a while. And they still have some questionable things in season 8. But overall, I think I like season 8. But this is about Superman and Lois. Their writers are great. I enjoy Superman and Lois. Like I said, my only issue is the Arrowverse. They contradict themselves. How you say Superman is all this Earth got, then had Diggle pop up 5 minutes later. That doesn't make no sense.
Right.
Where's the Flash? Where's Kara? Like,
I
don't need them to pop up, but for you to say that they don't exist just doesn't make sense. They could have did what Flash did the other episode when Iris went to the future. I need to talk to the Flash. He's off planet. Boom. Simple explanation. No questions asked. Well, I got a couple questions because how the Flash got off planet. But anyway, Kara, if you would have said, Kara, I need to try to contact my cousin. Oh, she's not on the planet right now. She's on Argo, visiting her parents. Makes perfect sense. No questions asked. Kara's not available. But like, for y'all to just say there's nobody else when this is an entire world threat, it don't make sense. Now I can see like if it was just Metropolis or Smallville under attack. I'm not expecting anybody to pop up and help with that. Just like nobody pops up every time Central City has an attack. That's just too much of a common thing. But when the world is under attack, that is when it's kind of questionable. Ain't nobody popping up? And there's this whole world of heroes and ain't nobody worried about. Okay. Because we came before when the world was like together when the world was in danger. So I don't know. But like I said, that's my only nitpicky thing. Well, I didn't really care for the Cushings this season. They really made them unlikable for a while. Yeah, they kind of got a little better in the end. And I'm glad with Lana and the father that they didn't just hit the reset button and all is well next season. I'm glad that part had a lasting effect. Sarah and Jordan, I'm sure will be fine now, but they can't do that storyline ever again with them breaking up in the world they want. They got to be together, and it just got to be that. Yeah. The truth is out. He can tell her everything now. He can tell her. Secret. Yeah, he can tell her everything. He can take her secrets really well when she's very truthful as it is. So I don't really have no problem with her on that front. But how she reacts to things sometimes is what bothers me. But hopefully they can do better next season with them. But this episode, it really seemed like the Cushings just didn't have nothing to do. They just like,
They're just secondary characters.
They really are. They just filling time because they were like, we blew our budget in the first half hour trying to give y'all some cinematic TV, and they did. They delivered. That was the first 30 minutes was epic. Just all the action, everything looked great. The visuals, just it was amazing. I loved it. It didn't need a super huge fight sequence. I think it was handled perfectly. The stakes, the high stakes were there. The visuals, just he was supercharged, and that was that. He caught her off guard. I mean, she was never, and Allie's not the type of villain where
she could fight up close anyway.
Right, she's not that type. She's not a fighter. She hasn't really engaged in combat like that. She just kind of absorbs and goes on. But we've had plenty of like physical fights with Anderson and Bizarro and all these other people. So I think it was handled well. I enjoyed it.
One thing I liked is that when when Lois went to the DOD.
Yeah, DOD. The ending.
And the ending, and they were like, "Did you ever feel whole?" And she was like, I liked that because the whole idea was being whole, and she never felt whole. You know,
you can never be complete, and you fed all these people that your whole planet mostly, and people on ours this lie. Well, y'all believed it, but y'all fed them this bullcrap that y'all didn't even know was gonna be true. Y'all were gonna lead them down a path, and they were all gonna be miserable. Like, and then y'all couldn't even stop. It would just been a whole planet full of parasites just trying to kill each other, probably. Like, y'all don't even know what y'all did. Like, playing with forces y'all don't understand. Stop messing with these medallions. That's how Stargirl and them got hemmed up with, what was his name? The demon in the crystal. What was his name? It started with a D, didn't it? The little devil creature. Like, stop messing with these medallions and necklaces. Just leave them alone. Ain't nothing but evil inside, and it's just gonna corrupt your mind. Don't do it, y'all. But yeah, overall, I thought it was a good season. I enjoyed it better than season 1. I really enjoyed the Clark family scenes, like, all together. Like, it was just a very entertaining season. Like I said, it's just the breaks, the lack of Arrowverse connectivity. I heard they're planning on doing something next week. I mean, not next week, next season with all the shows, but, well, there's only 2 shows left now. Flash and Superman I Love It. Stargirl's technically a part of the Arrowverse, but she ain't really did nothing yet. But they're planning something. So we'll see whatever that is. I am definitely curious where the storyline with Diggle is going and John Henry Irons with the inner gang
yeah,
thing.
I forgot about that.
I think, because the only other time I've really seen the inner gang, if I'm even right about who these people are, was Young Justice. And that's when they introduced like the new gods and everything. Because inner gang was an intergalactic folks that were stealing, they were trying to take, like, they were like trading weapons, illegal alien weapons, and giving them to like criminals, and they were using them to like steal stuff. And that's where I think I heard the name that he had mentioned. But for them to, I don't know if that's going to be part of like the crossover or the event thing that they're trying to plan next year, like the heroes going against Inner Gang, and that being like a setup for that.
Or like just half of the season, honestly.
Or whatever they're doing with it. Because obviously if he brought Diggle here and he's investigating this has to include him more.
Right.
So either he's going to be like a guest star next season for a few episodes for an arc, or they're doing some sort of event. I don't know. He just popped up on The Flash randomly, so he may pop up on that finale, and that may put the other piece together, depending on when the timelines take place. I don't know where they are in the shows. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. But thank you guys for watching this season with us. I hope you guys enjoyed these reactions. Of course, we'll do season 3 when that comes out next year, if we're still reacting. I don't know why we wouldn't be, but it just, if we aren't, or are, I don't know. Whatever happens, life changes at the dime. But yeah, thank you guys for your support. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Subscribe to Patreon for more reacts.
And we'll see you guys on any other videos you watch or Superman and Lois next year.